It says you are live. I think we're live.
About time.
We're 6 minutes late. Welcome to Cody's Business Show, episode 1. I feel like we should do like an intro music. Did you have anything prepared, like music wise?
Oh, I didn't, bro. You should have told me I would banjo.
So I'm gonna treat this like whenever you make pancakes, you always screw the first one up. So I figured, I couldn't think of anybody better to have on with my first one to screw up. So and my wife has it freaking so cold in my house, so I've got on my hoodie from Bible college. And check me out. Can you see my?
Let me see. What is that? Is that Jesus?
No, it's David and Goliath.
Oh,
My, it was so savage. They had this in the bookstore, and it's like David holding Goliath's head like this, and it's like blood everywhere. And I was like, man, I have to. This was like 10 years ago.
he cut off Goliath's head.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I mean that's what's on my jacket.
Oh, I thought he hit him with a rock, and he just fainted.
No, I think it. He literally then he goes over and takes his sword. If I'm not mistaken, somebody can fact check me. And then he cuts his head off. It's pretty brutal. Yeah.
It is.
So,
That's
and
great.
then check out my hat. You know where I got this from?
Yeah, I still got mine. I should have wore it.
Yeah. Those are good times. We need to do more concerts.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. For everyone watching, you're looking at the top 2 fans of NF. It's like no, but I bet nobody knows who they are. Okay, all right. This is a business show. Let's bring this back into to business. So how's business?
So it's going good. We still doing eBay, still doing Amazon. We have the popcorn store, Molly's Unipop. For those who don't know, we use the Amazon money to build that up. So that's been our main focus as of lately. We're trying to get that steam rolling and on the move.
That's awesome, man.
How's
Are
it?
you still on Walmart too?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Walmart. Yeah, we're doing Walmart too. We ain't doing as much as on Walmart. I don't know. I guess I kind of fell off on that, but I need to get back on it.
Yeah, we're doing less than we were. I don't know how to show comments on here. Can you see the comments on your side? We're live, but we're also. I didn't really tell anybody we were going live, and it's like 10 o'clock at night, so we probably won't get any comments. But...
Just us, my guy.
Okay, Walmart. There's a toy that I'm buying that it's discounted on Walmart.com, and it's you told me about them. I don't want to say what it is in case somebody you did. Yeah, you told me about. You remember the toy? It's like about this big. It's a TV. It's a tiny TV.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's I can get it. Walmart will ship it to me for $22, but then when I list them, I think I'm listing them at like 40 or something. Maybe I'm doing like 44 or something. I'm making a little bit of profit, but as soon as I list them, they sell to California. And so my theory is Walmart is only available to they're only available on products to a certain region. So like if I'm right about that, it seems like there's a bunch of opportunity where you could do like Walmart to Walmart, like if you could figure that out. So I don't know. That's been a project that I haven't gotten around to yet. So
That kind of FBA system too. You seen that WFS?
mhm.
Have you
Yep.
tried it?
Heck no. Have you had a return to Walmart yet?
I ain't heard nobody talk about it, so I don't know if it's like worth it.
Yeah, Grow My Amazon has like a Bolo group or something, and they do Walmart fulfillment. But I haven't. I had one return that was so ugly with Walmart, and basically Walmart was like, "Yeah, it sucks, f you, get out of here. I don't care." And so I've been kind of scared to do anything. Like I feel like I get scalped, so I haven't done anything yet, but. So okay, tell me about the popcorn thing. So I know I'm one of your customers, and I love the dill pickle, popcorn. Like I get the giant bag. Um, you're building your own brand. You're going literally like. Tell me the story. How'd you get started? Like, what like how did you get where you're at with that? Because I mean, you guys are pushing some popcorn. Like what? Like
Yeah.
how'd you get started? And then like what would you tell somebody looking to do something similar?
All right, going back to the beginning, we did. It was last year when we went on the Orlando trip to the trade show. We found a popcorn supplier, so we thought it would be a cool idea to let our daughter Molly to just try to sell it as a little gimmick for her to little make some money or something. So we
Sure.
did a name. So we did it for a couple months, and it just blew up. Like we was just doing pop ups here and there, and like every time we get there, it'll just go.
Mhm.
So we started out, we was buying the popcorn from a supplier, and then eventually, probably like 6 months later, we started making it ourselves. We used our own ingredients. So the dill pickle we was getting from them, we're making our own dill pickle now.
Mm. Have
All
I
the
had the new dill pickle yet, or have I not?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
mm,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
So I
all
mean,
good.
they taste similar. It's not too much of a difference. But I mean, we're making it ourselves, so our profit has gone up. We're getting it way cheaper. We're buying the popcorn from a supplier here too, so we're good. Just the kernels, and then we're popping the popcorn in store. Um, we're looking to add in some different variety of stuff like snow cones, toys, candy, all that stuff. But right now we just have popcorn, but it's been going great.
Isn't there a popcorn shortage? Is that a thing? Is that
I,
affecting you?
about that, we haven't seen it yet. Like it ain't
Yeah,
affected us. I mean, I bet big companies that's producing a whole lot, they probably see it,
yeah,
but
sure.
good.
Huh. Why are you not on Amazon yet? Why have you guys not, packaged, like, some kinda bundle or something that you can put on there?
I have no idea. I think we're so focused on the store and getting everything right there that I mean we ain't even focusing nothing on that yet. But
Yeah.
that's probably a situation for a long term goal. I mean, but right now we're just trying to get our foot set in here, get some
Mhm.
nice customer base.
I'm gonna wholesale your popcorn on Amazon. I'm gonna figure out how to do it and kick anybody else off. They're gonna some other person's gonna try to come on the list, and I'll be like, "No, I
Yeah.
have rights. You can't sell Molly. Molly is my niece. You
Oh yeah.
can't no, you can't you can't sell on this brand." Uh,
We
I
we've
think
got we've got a couple stores downtown here in Rome that's gonna wholesale our popcorn. Like they're doing specific flavors. Like for Fourth of July, we
yeah,
have a
sure.
we have a store that they're just gonna sell the Fourth of July popcorn to our
That's
folks.
awesome.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
I feel like you should go to gas stations too. Like your margins are just stupid on that. Like you could just almost give it away. If you could figure out a way to have like two or three, like high volume gas stations, like I would pick it up. I go in and buy gas or get a drink or whatever, and it's like sitting next to the register. Like I would buy it.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean that's the goal. We talked about that too. We seen a store like Piggly Wiggly. They have a local popcorn person
Sure.
who supplies that, but they're like down south or some stuff. But if we can supply it there, then it'll save them money
Hmm.
too.
Yeah. You get, like, one big, contract, and you're like, all the Piggly Wigglies in the Southeast. All of a sudden, that's how they do it, and then the next step after that, if you grew to where you were doing, like, hundreds of thousands of bags a month, then you would hire, like, as, like, a co-packer, like, that would be the next step, right? Hire somebody else to do all yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting, man. I wanna start my own popcorn company. Do you remember in the beginning, you were like, "Yeah, man, this is easy. You should just get Nathan. You should like, here's the supplier, like, just get
Yeah.
Kamala the son's Nathan." And I thought about it, but I didn't take any action or now you've got a whole freaking popcorn, uh, empire you're building.
It's
Uh,
crazy.
if you're selling popcorn and you're making, like I don't wanna say exactly like, I don't know what your margins exactly are, but, like you're making like crazy margins. It just doesn't make as much sense to buy, arbitrage stuff, like where you're making like 15% on something and then like they can return it and all that. Like I totally understand why your focus is growing that, because that more popcorn you sell, like that profit margin's sexy.
It's not like we're gonna run out. I mean, we can just make some more,
Right.
and you have the returning customers and things like that. It's pretty fun.
I need to come be a I need hey, we have a viewer. Look at
All right.
that. Do you see the little eyeball? Somebody's watching us live. Hey, whoever you are. Uh, that's all. This is episode 1 of Cody's business show. So, well, I meant to do like a big fancy introduction, but now it's just kind of like we're just shooting the crap. So, what else is going on? So, like, are you doing any arbitrage stuff? Like, is it? I know you like the yard sale stuff, a lot too. But like what are you doing other than the popcorn thing?
Yeah, like I said, we're doing yard sales. We still have our eBay going. Our garage is full of crap. Um, yeah, so I mean, the yard sales it's turned into eBay and me. I love like this Falcon hat, and I start buying stuff for myself too. Um, and as far as retail arbitrage, if I see something, I'll scan it, but I'm not like heavy deep scanning like I was or like I
Yeah,
should be. I mean, that's where the money's is.
yeah. No, I get that. I need something like that. That's kind of my other than Amazon is the Bolo group. Like, I feel like some days I spend 8 hours a day, like
Yeah.
doing that stuff, and so I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know if you saw my story the other day, in the close friends, but I may um I may shut that down at some point. Because it in the beginning it was cool because it worked, and but now it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of time for money. Like, it's a lot of just like me putting in hours to, and I could just like take my hand a little bit off of it and just, let the VA team run it. But some of the stuff they send in is stupid, and it's I want it to be like, like good stuff. And so but I mean, other than that, I'm doing, Amazon pretty heavy. We are, if we go at the rate we're going at right now, we're probably not going to hit 1 million this year, which stinks. And
I
so I'll have
It was heavy, bro.
do what?
Said a meal is heavy.
I know, but I did it last year, and so like I feel like some eBay addicts on YouTube had me on his show, and like the first thing he said was like, "You're a 7-figure seller. You bought a house with blah. Like you're rolling." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm a little bit broke," and so we had a great year last year, and then we spent all the money and then some, getting into a house. See, I'm a little crooked here. Getting into this house, and then now I told my wife we're kind of like, this season of our life is we're just house poor, and we're both kind of working all the time. And once I made a mistake when we bought the house and we were moving, and then we had some repair stuff that was scary that came up. Like, it sucked a ton of cash out of the business, and so my purchasing went like way down. And so immediately, like, when you look at my sales number on my main account, it's like immediately dropped down. And it's like, oh yeah, I didn't buy anything for Amazon. Like, I didn't buy anything. You can't resell stuff if you don't buy it. So that was rough. And then yeah, so if we stay steady where we're at, I think we'll hit 700. And you know that's that
Yeah,
you know
that's nothing.
it sounds like, yeah, it sounds like I'm like sad about it. Like, that's still, but I wanted to grow, and it's gonna stink some. But who knows? I mean, there could be some bolo that comes up like tomorrow, and all of a sudden, You only need one or two of those big like heavy hitters to um, you know have just crazy numbers. So
Hmm. I seen you had a yard sale this weekend, last weekend. Did you do it?
yeah, we didn't do it. If I turned you around, you could see we have it prepped. We're doing it this Saturday. So it was supposed to rain and then it didn't, and so yeah, we're just literally gonna clear out a bunch of this crap for like $1 and like give stuff away. Because we have so much like eBay crap that and now we don't have as much room, and so it's like I don't want to store this anymore.
We need to do the same. Well, our fun time.
Come over here and we'll do a giant multi-family yard sale.
I wish if we had the time, I would. We got the popcorn store this weekend is crazy. We got the first. It's called the First Friday concert. They do a big event downtown, and we're gonna be set up popcorn that day. The store is gonna be open Saturday. Sunday we're taking a day off, and Monday's the 4th, and we're gonna be at the park where they do the fireworks and all that all day. It's supposed to be like at least 5,000 people there, so hopefully we'll run out of some popcorn.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we're pretty busy.
That's so exciting. I like just hearing you say that, like knowing like you built like you and Nika built it, and Molly too, but like, you guys built this from nothing, and then you also fired your original like suppliers and everybody
Yeah,
um
that felt
like that.
good.
I bet, yeah. I mean, you're you're the company. Like, mm,
Uh,
that's awesome, man. Hearing you say that about this weekend, like that makes sense. That's the right move, I think.
mm.
How how big do you want to get it? Like, what's the crazy dream?
Uh, really, it's up to Molly. We're leaving like whatever Molly wants to do with it. We're gonna let her go. So it was her idea to have the snow cones and all that, but we need a bigger space. As soon as we get a bigger space, then we're gonna you add more stuff to it.
Yeah, run it
Yeah.
up. What's the shelf life? Like, if you did put it in the right packaging, like how long could it sit at? Like, if you got a gas station or a Piggly Wiggly to take it.
And if you keep it sealed like it's supposed to be and just eat it and close it, it lasts up to like 3 months.
Okay,
Mhm.
bro, you need to be on Amazon.
I
Like,
know. Yeah.
if you just did like
What if
if you create do what?
you set it up for me?
Okay, I've got my first wholesale account. I'm a wholesale guy now. I'll take 2 pallets of dill pickle popcorn for Amazon.
I'm for real. You set it up, and you can be a partner or something. We'll figure something out. Cause I don't figure it out.
Yeah. Here's how I would do it. I would I would bundle it with something that already has crazy sales. So like I would do like like remember the Dunkin' flavored coffee bundle like that we used to get like um something like that. Like you get dill pickle, popcorn, and then like maybe some crazy flavor or something, and then you get a bundle that with like a Starbucks, frou-frou coffee, or I don't know, coffee and popcorn don't go together, but maybe something like that. Or what if you did you could do a movie theater bundle, so
Mm-hmm.
like movie night with the kids bundle, 24.99. You get 2 bags of popcorn and like I don't know, some candy or something. People would buy that, and like if you put a little, like put a PPC can, is that what it PPC?
Paper clip.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get that. I've never done anything like that, but like like somebody searches popcorn, and then or they search movie night, and that pops up. Like so, some of those kind of things, like Q, Insane FBA Hustle.
Yeah.
Have you met him?
No.
No, yeah. So I pay him for mentoring, and dude's brilliant. Like he's doing some crazy stuff, and I haven't really ever jumped on the bandwagon with what he's doing, but he's doing some of the bundling, that sort of thing, and having a lot of success with it. So maybe that's the move.
Okay.
Maybe we need to we'll take this video down and then not ever talk about it again. Just be popcorn mafia.
Oh no, they can't do what we do, my girl.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Well, what else is going on? How's the family?
No, they're doing good. We still got four, so hopefully it stay that way. Yeah, we're good with four girls. They're doing good. I guess. How about you?
Good, man. We got through the homeschool stuff, and that was a free. Are you doing homeschool or what are y'all doing? No, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Homeschooling is the freaking worst. Like it's like, and I don't even do anything. My wife does it all. Like I,
I feel you, bro. Just hearing the conversations and what's going on, like, oh my god.
it's
Yeah.
the dumbest thing ever. And it's like they took all the bad parts of school and they're like, haha, we're gonna make these homeschool kids. And so I don't know what we're gonna do next year, but getting them through like I watched Asher's face when he was, like, doing the like, he had to do, like, the last 2 weeks or something, and he's, like, just dead inside, like, his soul has just left, and he's just, like, sitting there like, "Oh my gosh," and I don't know, he can read now, so that's good, so we're at least making him literate, but,
Yeah, we did Molly. Molly did homeschool for about a year and a half, and it was terrible.
yeah,
But she ended up doing it's still online, but it's through an actual school. So like the school teacher will get on online, and she get to listen and interact with other classmates too, and they get to go on field trips every now and then. But
yeah,
her grades went up and everything. So hopefully she'll stay with that.
yeah, that's awesome. I can't tell if my kids are smart, but I don't know if they, like, know who the president was and stuff like that, so, uh
My kids are smart, but you
Uh,
love
my
them.
my oldest kid is street smart. He's, like, he's sharp, but, I don't know, a part of me worries, like, like, there's the social side, like, I get him I told Haley I wanna put him in, high school, like, when they at least by the time they get to high school, I wanna, let him go get bullied and let him get, like, the whole like, they need that experience, so, um also, I think my kids would beat the crap out of somebody, like, my kids are invincible. Like,
They-
I can't take them. Don't I'm sure they won't see this, but, like, don't tell them they can take me. They can overpower me, like, they're big and strong, like, and Nathan, hitting puberty earlier, like, his shoulders are broad now, he's like, it's crazy.
That's how
Just,
my two
do
year
what?
old my third child,
Uh-huh.
like she's like a tank. Like she beats up my 10-year old and 5-year old. Like she'll
Yep.
just slang them to the ground. Ah,
That's awesome. Yeah, it's almost ready for child labor. Like, I'm almost ready to have them down here stickering stuff, and, can't wait till one of them can drive me places. Hey,
okay.
that's one of the things we wanna do is we wanna get the OA to prep model going. So, like, we want to eventually be completely um, out of the house. Like, we wanna be 100% OA to prep. So, this time next year, my hope is like none of this crap that's down here is, in my hands anymore. And so literally want to have it shipped from where we buy it from to the prep center. And then if it doesn't fit that model, we don't do it. Like we don't like, oh, it's a great opportunity if we just blah blah blah, but I don't wanna touch crap anymore if as much as possible, and, like Checkmate Flips and some of those guys that are, they're doing that well, it's working for them. Like, you just work at a computer, and then we want to the reason we're doing the homeschool thing is we wanna travel, like, we want to, get, get the family and drive to the Grand Canyon or, like, wherever and be able to, do more travel and us, still be able to work and, work on the road, so, um, cool. So, I said I was gonna screw this one up, so I wanna do that. What, um what should I do on the show? Like what I wanna get 50 of these up as fast as possible. So that's my plan. Like, Like, what else should I put on like a business Amazon type show?
I don't know. You come up with a gimmick, do something. Like the Hot Ones challenge.
Yeah. Do you
We
watch Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer and all them?
Heck yeah. The
Bro.
cave.
Yeah, yeah. I have I have a man crush on Tom Segura. He's the funniest human being I've ever heard in my life. I'll sit and listen, and like some of it's crude, and so like that's not really my thing, but some of the stuff is just so funny, like just rolling, laughing. So
Hurts a freaking. He made me. I'll be. It's like. But yeah, you did we did me and Molly bought the Hot Ones case. We bought it.
really,
Yeah, we did it earlier. That shit was intense, my guy.
mm,
Ugh.
I don't like I don't like hot stuff. I like it to be just hot enough to like it's hot sauce, but like the crazy stuff that just like just pain
Yeah,
not in.
come on with some type of gimmick. Some people do. I forgot who. Somebody on Facebook does some type of challenge, some sale challenge, retail challenge, or something like that. You should have something like that. Popcorn built a lot of fortunes before COVID. Movie theaters made most of their profits from concession stands, as at least 90% of the movie ticket sales went to the film companies. That's true.
That's
We would
true.
love get in touch with the local movie theater, try to put our popcorn in there because they just have regular popcorn. They don't have Oreo popcorn. They don't have Deal popcorn.
Sure. Yeah.
None of that. But if we can
And
get in,
they're
it's
charging $30 for a bucket or something, so, like, you could.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
We could even if we can just prepackage and send it to them, or we could
Mhm.
set. There's all the possibilities. I like that. Who is that? Treasure Hunter. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna reach out to AMC. If I get a deal with them, I'll give you a cut.
Love it. What kind of misogyny is that? How do you know Treasure Hunter is a dude? That might be a
Oh, you're
woman.
right. Sorry, they treasure.
What's up, Copper Mouse? Alright, let's see, how do I take this off?
Copper
Alright,
Mouth.
so can you see the comments? No.
I just seen that one pop up.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So, okay, so I'm gonna have potentially, if I pull this off, I'm gonna have people that are like way like that I would probably be like almost intimidated. Like I want to have like a good, like a good structure. But so far tonight I did a question on my Instagram, so I have a bunch of questions to rapid fire send you in a second. But um, what like what do you do on a business show? How like I know I want to talk about business, and I know I don't necessarily want to talk about like the Amazon thing is so cool, and like it's what I do. Um but I feel like there's already so many people breaking down like this is how you read a Keepa chart. This is what the golden triangle means. Like I don't really want to remake the wheel, reinvent the wheel. My idea is I go to the people that are already going on those shows that I think I look up to and I think they're cool, and I say, hey Matt, let's shoot the crap and talk about. You already talked about all that. Let's talk about other stuff. So I don't know. I need to get a whiteboard session in place and
Oh,
um, get some ideas on that. So
shoot them questions. Wait,
do what?
send me them questions you was talking about.
All right, let's pull it up. P.S. Why'd you just stop posting on social media? I know you're selling popcorn on there.
Yeah, I mean, my wife and my wife be handling all that. She doing that. I'm
Bro,
not.
I'm telling you.
I hate it. It's
Just like
got to be consistent. I'm not very consistent with posting and all that stuff.
take a picture of your breakfast or like your lunch or
I don't.
something.
I don't see the point in doing that though.
It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Like you see the crap I post, like like sometimes I'll get in my head and I'll be like, I don't want to post anything. Like, like what's the point? It's dumb. And so then I'll just post just anything, like just like anything, like watch this, like right now. This. All right. I will literally just like I have no plan. I don't know exactly what I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna point the phone. Oh, you can see my inventory in the background. What up, everybody? Live with at Call Me Coop, building
So,
a popcorn empire. Let's see, you can't really see. But like that's the whole like it doesn't matter. Like all like the whole like social media has like changed my life. Like if I could give credit to the biggest thing that has helped me in business, it's posting pictures of my freaking breakfast and like stupid thoughts I have throughout the day, like just sharing thoughts and on the stories, and then the reels and some of that is kind of a grind, but you're meeting cool people, so unsolicited advice, I think you should get on and like just say that, like I don't have anything to say, but I wanted to make a post.
okay.
I want Cody told me to do this, so uh I'm doing it. Okay, all right, are you ready for rapid fire questions uh for at Call Me Coop? Are you ready? All right. Oh, I put some thoughts in here too. So, I want to do a segment where I say, "Explain it to me like I'm 6 years old." Um, at first, I was gonna say, "Explain it to me like I'm dumb," but then that's a little, I don't know. Excessive. Uh, all right. Canton Resale says, "How would your life be different if you grew up in X town compared to the one that you grew up in?"
In X Town.
I think he means like some other town, like XYZ town, like somewhere else.
I don't know. I don't think that'll make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe meeting you, meeting the people. I think the people in the town will make a difference, but I don't think the place does. If
Do
I
you
had to,
remember? Do you
if,
remember when we met?
yeah, at a freaking hot whatever crap
That's
around.
crazy.
Yeah,
Like the fact that we're like as good friends as we are, and like we haven't even talked about wholesale real estate. This thing's gonna go on all night.
yeah.
We need to get to that in a second. But like the fact that we're like we've done business stuff together and like blah blah blah. Like we met doing sorting soiled hospital linens, like the worst job like probably in our town. Like that's where we met after high school, working some crap job, literally crap job, and just started talking about whatever. um
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's crazy thing. Like how what year was that?
Like 2012,
Yeah, yeah, maybe even, yeah.
yeah, 2011, something like that.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. Mm. Okay, all right. Filled by Amazon says, if you weren't reselling, what would you be doing?
I'd be at Kellogg's doing the schedule for 600 employees. I mean, that's what I was doing before. I would never
Mhm.
reselling. I,
Yeah,
yeah.
getting overpaid to do a job that you don't
Getting
love. Yeah.
getting underpaid. Yeah,
Okay, Lazarus Project says, does he drive a coupe? I'm gonna let that one.
got 4 kids. Ain't no way.
All right. Biggest advice for a total beginner. I have an account, but zero listings except a few books. So I think this is like a
Is
beginner
it
type person.
Amazon or eBay?
Yeah, he says a few books, so I'm assuming that's Amazon. What would you tell a beginner? What, like somebody they're just starting?
With Amazon. I mean, just keep listening. Don't just put your head down and keep listening quality stuff. Don't just do crap. I mean, that you're gonna get yourself in a bind. You can have it all that. But I'll say
Yeah,
just keep down and focus on quality stuff, and the money will come in.
yeah, that makes sense. I think the advice I would give is manage cash flow like a crazy person. Like for
I mean, with books, I mean, you're not spending that much on books. Also, you can, if you're just doing books, you can put out an ad for free books like we did and get a whole.
Mhm. I think I'm gonna do that again because I want to get a bunch of YouTube content up, and like I just skipped like the first 5 years of my business, so I think I'm gonna go back and do like a bunch, like even if it doesn't really make as much financial sense, like just to have the content of like how I would do it and like going through the process of some of it because
Yeah,
that sounds fun as heck to me. Doing like a thrifting challenge or like
yeah.
used books or I'm gonna do the will you do the cash challenge with me? The $1,000 cash, like go from 0 to 1,000 or like some kind of challenge like that.
Would I do it
Yeah, will you do it with me?
on
Like
eBay or Amazon? It's different.
I would say anyway, like the point of it is to prove nobody has an excuse. So like I
So
was
it
thinking
matter, just any platform.
sales, cash money, building
I would murder you.
what?
I would murder you, bro.
You're so full of crap.
What
You're
are you
saying that
zero
for time.
starting with $0? Going, I would murder you, bro.
This is why you need to do content because I know you're talking crap because you know
Oh,
it's
I'm
gonna
not. I'm not
gonna
talking.
hit. There's no way you would beat me.
I learned from you. Remember the very first yard sale I went to with you, and you got that dude's whole yard sale for nothing. We went there and spent $10, and then came back and be like, "Hey, crap!" And we picked up all his yard sales from you. So I system work, my guy.
That was awesome.
I got you.
Okay, let's do it. I would love to do that. That sounds like a ton of fun. And I mean, you know, I work 25 hours a day, so I don't think it's fair for you to try to keep up with me on something like that. But uh,
I could beat you with 8 hours of quality sleep.
that's hilarious. Okay, somebody says why no content?
Like I said, I don't have. It's. I feel like you got to be consistent, and I'm not consistent with posts. I don't feel like I should. I don't feel like. I don't know. I feel like I don't even know. Like I don't want to. I feel like it's stupid to post pictures of your food. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't care about food. And
Bro,
I don't know.
you're so wrong. You need to take my advice on this. Like, post a picture of your food and like, or put like think of something but like, uh, some guy sees your, and the reason I know this works is because it happens to me like constantly because I put out a bunch of content like, hey, I saw you're doing Amazon, or they say, hey, I saw, like you're building a freaking brand, bro. Like you got like hey, I saw you're in Rome and you have the popcorn brand. I own a chain of 13 grocery stores. We should have coffee. Like all of a sudden your
But
stupid
that's not
coffee.
social media though. Like I go to business meetings, I go to grand openings, I do in person, socialization and all that. I don't do social media.
uh it's a mistake. Over 10 years, that's gonna be your biggest mistake. You get like even if you hate it, like have you seen that TikTok? By the way, I'm addicted to freaking TikTok. I
Oh, yeah.
love TikTok so much. Like if I'm like feeling like in a bad mood or something, I'll literally go walk down all the way down my driveway and watch TikToks and like
You laughing coming back.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh, the TikTok where it's like a business owner and they're like, I don't want to do this crap, but I own a business, so I have to create content. That's you. You need to have a whole like Molly's Unipop like um content machine like pump like it doesn't even have to be good content like I promise like you just have to put it out there and then the algorithm's like, oh, this guy's trying to push stuff, and like you have one video that does 112,000 views or something, and then like your online orders start ding ding ding. Yes. All right, that's enough unsolicited advice. I'll keep the rest to myself. All right, let's talk about wholesaling because the rest of these are kind of um I don't know what they mean. So explain wholesaling real estate to me like I'm six, like I'm a 6-year-old kid. Explain it to me like I'm
All right.
uh, a dummy.
as a wholesaler in real estate, you're basically a middleman between somebody who's trying to get rid of an old property to an investor who's looking for a off market property for cheap. So, I mean, basically, my job would be to find a shitty ass house on the side of the road and be like, and then call the owner and be like, "Hey, you trying to sell your house?" Like, yeah, I let it go for 25. All right. And then I'll look for an investor. Be like, "Hey, I got this house for you. I let it go for 40." Like, cool. And then you meet in the middle, get contracts, get a lawyer, all that. And in the end, you get 15 bands.
per house, like per deal.
Yeah, yeah. Per house, per deal.
Why would they not just put the house on the and I know the answer to this, but, like, just for, like, some of the viewers that probably don't, have never done anything with this, like, why not just put it on, like, the housing market's hot, like, why not just put it up for sale?
Maybe they just don't want to deal with realtors trying to take a percentage, or they just don't want to deal with all that. They're just letting it sit there. I don't take
Yeah.
all the reason. Why would you? Why you think so?
I mean, the one that we did together, we cleared $10,000 on that deal, like, do you remember that? Like, that was amazing. I
And
need I
the crazy thing about that was the first time I followed up with a person. The first time I called him, he just flat out said no. And
Mhm.
weeks later, he was like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead."
That's awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah. I feel like there's such a big opportunity because, like, everybody knew the housing market was so crazy and so, fast moving a month ago, but now it's kinda like, you
Just,
know, it's gonna slow down, which
mm,
I think is gonna be a big opportunity. Like, I think the market is worried about, I have another friend that has a house on the market, and he's considering just getting out of the deal. And, he was, talking about making, north of like $60,000 profit. Now he's like talking about just trying to move it so he has his cash flow back because it's risky now.
mm,
Like, if you can find the houses, like, um,
yeah,
I feel like having the benefit of a cash buyer, there's not as much competition with, regular buyers because they have to get a loan and the interest rate is higher, but a cash buyer is like, I don't care about any of that because 'cause I'm just,
yeah.
eh
And the conversation, like, I'll talk to a person Thursday. You want to sell your house? Yeah, sure. Like we could potentially close that deal the following Friday, so they could have
yeah,
their money within a week.
that's crazy.
That freaking flies, bro. You got flies. Flies have been freaking awful over here, man.
No, but we do have spiders,
Mm.
and that's way more terrifying.
I mean, spiders keep away flies, so if
Hey, maybe that's what it is. So, okay, alright. Why are we not I mean, we have a partnership, like, why are we not doing a wholesale deal in a house, like, a month? Like, if I could have 5 grand more a month cash flow to put into my Amazon business, like, I think I could like, that's a huge amount, that would be that would 5 grand is that's a good amount of money, like, how do we how do we how do we find more of those? Like
you remember last year when we was doing it, like we spent like 2 weeks together before we got one deal, like calling people all the
yeah,
freaking like it's just the timing. Like we're both, both got little side jobs going on. We got a family. It's hard to just sit there and call people. Right.
mhm. We need to get one deal, and
Mm.
then we need to use that to hire VAs, and then we have a VA team that's, like, running in the background, we need to set that up. Like, I for whatever reason, I just when we did that one, and then you had another big one by yourself, and then, I did the one for my father-in-law a while back, um it was so easy, it was a cool, it's a side hustle to our side hustle, so,
It was good,
um,
but then I had a deal fall through. It kind of put me made me a little nervous.
yeah,
Got to get back into it.
yeah, yeah, we need to figure that out too. Well, okay. All right. So wholesale real estate may be a thing. Building the popcorn brand. Do you you have somebody sent me a lead, and then he says keep that a sleeper. Don't tell anybody.
Yep.
Let's
It's whispered.
the number one rule that I would or number one trick or tactic or whatever that I would say is like if you find good leads with the arbitrage stuff, like send them to other people. Like like
Yeah.
it's not gonna hurt you to share it with one or two other people. And like all you're doing is you're building a network with that person. And like this guy in particular, like he sent me a lead. I was doing some consulting stuff through one of the groups that I'm in, and um didn't know the guy before that, and then he just sent me a lead. I guess he probably saw a video like this that I'd put out, and so immediately like I was like running to do it. Like I sent him my best lead right now, my best, bolo, type item that that's not somebody else's info that I can share, and so now we're like buddies, and so, anyways, so what's your plan with the arbitrage stuff? Like, are you wanting to build that like long term, or do you think the empires with the popcorn stuff?
Yeah, my focus is popcorn. The arbitrage, you can't get away from that. That's money. You
Yeah,
it's always gonna be a little side thing for me. I mean, it was good traveling and with for the retail arbitrage and all that, but
yeah,
I feel like the popcorn is more stable.
yeah. Feel like you need to figure out how to make that work together. Like how do you plan a trip to Orlando and also do you know I don't know, how do you make it all work together? For me, the end goal is I want to be 100% OA to prep. I want to do like 2 to 3 million a year, and then anything that comes back from OA to prep operation, I hire out to somebody to put on an eBay consignment thing. Like that's where I'm going. That's where I want to be. And if it doesn't make sense for that model, I'm not going to touch it. And that's like I have so many leads. Like I legitimately think I could sit down and spend like $100,000 tonight, like easy. I don't have $100,000, but like I'm in 4 groups right now. Well, 3 groups and an OA leads list, and like there's just so much good stuff out there. Like like I'm not even exaggerating. Like I could literally sit down and spend 100 grand, and um, eventually, when cash flow is right and things are good, like I'm gonna ignore the good leads, like the good ones. I don't give a crap about a good lead. The great leads, the ones that are like top tier, like in my what I think is a great lead, and I want to OA to prep those and travel. I want to go. I want to see the Grand Canyon and take my kids and drive them. Like all over. I'm gonna buy your old van and we sold our big one, and so
Yeah,
now we just have the Yukon. And it's like I
I
need a bigger.
love my. I can't get rid of it. I
Yeah.
love.
Well, cool. Well, hey, I mean, heck, we're at 48 minutes. Let's see. What else? What else do you do on a show like this? I mean, you've seen stuff.
I don't know. We already did the questions, so I mean,
Yeah.
we, I don't know.
Well, next show I have, I think I'm gonna have like something like written out and have it like like more of an outline.
Who's
But I mean, also do what?
who's your next guest?
I don't have anybody. I mean, I have
Yeah.
a couple people that said they'll come on, but I haven't scheduled anybody yet.
Okay.
Uh, probably. I don't know. We'll see.
I want to see
Um,
the flipping accountant
yeah,
like him.
that dude is so freaking legit. He's so cool. I don't know if you remember. I had like some depression stuff going on a couple months ago, and I shared a little bit about it on social. And I don't know how he got my number. Maybe he had it from something else, but dude just calls me immediately, and like just the coolest guy ever. Like, yeah, he's on Whatnot too, so he's doing the like the live auction stuff. I was thinking I might I have a bunch of crap that Uh, if he like I have like Pokemon cards from like 1999 and like just like but listing them on eBay is so tedious, and I've never got around to it, and so. Yeah, he would be good. We need to get Eric, the reselling teacher. Do you remember that interview that we did with him?
Yeah.
That was so
Ter-
bad.
terrible sound. He gave good content too.
That was awful. Hey, I still have all of that equipment, so
No.
we need to sell it. I
Probably.
want to do it.
I was finna say we need to sell it. I want my headphones though.
I'm almost sure that I have them. There, I just put it all in a box. Yeah, I want to do this show, and then I want to do like just random live streams. So like I want to have the Cody's Business Show and do like episode 1, episode 2, all the way to 50, and then to get monetized on YouTube, I have to have a certain amount of like hours watched, and so when I'm getting close, I want to do like a long live stream and like get different people on. So that's my I want to be at 1,000 subscribers in a year. So I started in June. By this time next year, I'm hoping to have, something like that. So,
You probably had that by the end of the year.
hey, anything can happen. But well, man, thank you very much for coming on. I wish you all the best with the popcorn thing. We need to really talk about the wholesale setup and like what I could actually do on Amazon, because if we got the listings created, you could just list them and then just ship them out, like all the back end stuff. I just don't know like barcodes and
Yeah.
it would be private label. That's what you're doing, and I know exactly nothing about private label. So
We'll figure it out.
yeah, heck yeah, man. Well, tell Nika I said hey and the family, and I will. If I can't find another guest, I'll just bring you on for the second episode too.
All right, my God, that'll work.
All right, brother. Have a good night. See ya.
You too.
All right, that's it for Cody's Business Show, episode number 1. I treated it like making pancakes, so I'm perfectly okay with not having everything together on the first one, so you can mess the first pancake up. Smash that like button and all those other things that YouTubers say. All right, have a good night. Goodbye.